All right, let's just start out by speaking the obvious. Every fan, every player, everyone across the league has got to understand that Nathaniel Hackett has to go. I am sick and tired of watching every game them score 6 effing points. It's embarrassing. It's horrible. Whatever adjective you want to throw in there, Nathaniel Hackett needs to go. And I understand that Aaron Rodgers brought him in, and it's Aaron Rodgers' buddy, and we need to keep Aaron Rodgers happy. But at this point, is it worth it? What are we really getting out of Rodgers? And if we get something good out of Rodgers, I've said it before. I don't think Nathaniel Hackett is the genius behind Aaron Rodgers. I think Aaron Rodgers is the genius behind Aaron Rodgers. Nathaniel Hackett calls him in a play. He looks, oh, God, here's this guy again. But he lets me do whatever I want, so F it. Change the play at the line. I know what I need to do. I see the defense. I know what play needs to be called. Check it at the line, change it, and Aaron does what Aaron does. But 6 points a game, 10 points a game, this is getting ridiculous. Nathaniel Hackett needs to go. Look at what happened in Pittsburgh. Look at what happened in Buffalo. Those teams' offenses are far superior to the New York Jets. And they got rid of their offensive coordinator. What's the holdup here? I mean, I want Saleh and Douglas to go at this point, but I understand that not only did Aaron come in because of Douglas, Saleh, and possibly Hackett, although Lord knows why, but they need a chance to perform with a healthy team. Now, what are the chances the Jets stay healthy next year? Probably slim to effing none. Because they weren't able to stay healthy this year. Their offensive line is on their third string, second string, you name it. And they sure as hell weren't able to stay healthy last year. I'm still confused as we're pretty much playing with the same team as last year, yet we're so much worse. And the only thing I could think of is that we don't have a Mike White to come in and throw for 300 yards. We just have a bunch of bums. Why isn't Trevor Siemian starting this game? It can't be worse than what Zach Wilson has produced. It can't be worse than what Tim Boyle has produced. Why aren't we giving this kid a chance? This kid. I am at my wit's end over the past week since the Miami game. Usually my stress level or my anger level at the team goes down, and then the optimism starts creeping back in. But it's at this point, I am just done with this offense. I am done with Nathaniel Hackett. I can't wait until next year. It's to the point where I'm like, how much longer can I possibly deal with this? How much longer can the offense stay, as a team? How long will it be before this team starts turning on each other? I'm surprised it hasn't happened already, and credit to Saleh or whoever is keeping this team from literally just imploding on itself. I mean, look, they've imploded. Implosion, there's 2 types of implosion. There's the implosion on the field and the score, that's there. And then there's the implosion in the locker room where everyone's just like, F you, it's your fault, F you, it's your fault, do your job, do your job. That doesn't seem to have happened yet. And I credit people like Breece Hall and Garrett Wilson and whoever, because for them to be as good as they are on an offense this bad, I honestly feel bad for them. Now, I want to thank everybody. Seriously, thank you so much. If you subscribed, please subscribe if you haven't. Those who have subscribed, those who have watched my show before and my reaction videos, thank you so much. It's overwhelming, the support that I've been getting. People have been following me on Twitter, on Instagram, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it. It's all at Midnight Mike Show. That's MIDNITE, Mike Show. Okay? Please, I love your comments down below. I love your comments on Twitter. Anything. I want to hear from you people. And I also want to thank you once again for subscribing, for watching, for being a part of this. And I don't know why people seem to like watching me be a complete lunatic, but it's working. This is just me after the Jets piss me off. Okay? That's just me. Look, on Black Friday, the one thing about that game that it was okay was those all black uniforms. They're sharp. I call them the best of the worst. because the Jets uniform is fucking ugly. Okay? It's ugly. I don't like it. I haven't liked it since they brought them back or brought them out, whatever, in the Sam Darnold era. Those uniforms are disgusting. Okay? But the black is the best of the worst. But our team colors are not black. The only black that should be in our uniform is if you're hearkening back to the mid-90s Jets when we had black highlighting or accenting our uniform on the stripes or on the numbers. Other than that, black should not be in our uniform. Woody Johnson, next year, we need the legacy uniforms as our regular uniform. The legacy helmets, we need them. Look at how the Jets played, actually, in the 2 games that they were wearing their legacy uniforms. They beat up on the Buffalo Bills, and then they almost should have beat the Kansas City Chiefs. And Zach Wilson had 2 of his best games in those uniforms. And they're gorgeous. They're so goddamn gorgeous. When you see those legacy uniforms out on that field, they're so crisp, they're so simple, they're beautiful. Woody Johnson, next year, it's got to happen. Legacy uniforms are back. Get rid of these ugly ass mistakes that the Jets have been wearing the past couple years. And Trevor should be starting, guys. If he's not, if Tim Boyle goes into this game versus the Falcons and is a bum the first half, and we don't see Trevor Siemian at halftime, I'm going to be, I'm a raging lunatic. Because honestly, you came here, you want my pick, you want my prediction for the Jets-Falcons game this Sunday, and I'm going to give it to you. I'm going to give it to you. The last thing I'll say is, Rodgers, stay off the damn field. Stay off the damn field. I don't want you back. I want to wait till next year. Now, I understand Jets fans being like, no, Rodgers, I want to have some excitement at the end of the year. I want to see what our offense could look like next year. But that's just impatience because we've been losers for so fucking long. Just be patient, please. We don't want another injury. We want him to come back healthy in 2024, ready to lead the team. Because what are the chances? Oh, God. I'm going to jinx the goddamn team just by saying this. But what are the chances, knock on wood, what are the chances that something catastrophic happens to Rodgers again next year? But this year, with this turnstile offensive line, no friggin' thank you. Stay off the field, bro. Stay off the field. I'm willing to be patient, and I know if we have a good season next year, all the Jets fans will be happy that we were all patient and waited for full recovery. Please don't get on this goddamn field. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Here's my picks. I'm going to pick the Jets. There we go. Hold on. Jets. I'm picking the New York Jets. The Falcons are not a good team, but they're in first place, I think. The Falcons are not a great team. Now, I have seen the Falcons. I've seen some of their games. They've put up 20 points here and there. The Jets can only dream of putting up 20 points. Like, imagine. It would feel like we had a gunslinger throw in for 400 yards if we scored 20 points. My God. But here's how I'm going to do it. I think the Jets are going to win this game. I have some faith. I don't want to lose out. I don't want a quarterback. We better be picking O-line. I sure as hell don't want crybaby bitch Caleb Williams, who goes and cries on his mom's shoulder when he loses a game. I don't know what team would want that. That's so weak. Like, seriously. I know it's okay to show your emotion, but geez, on a football field playing a friggin' game, you're going to cry like a little girl? Get out of here. I don't want Caleb Williams, and no one should want him. No one. I feel sorry for who gets him. I mean, unless he plays and ends up being outstanding. But as far as I could tell, USC quarterbacks aren't the greatest when they get in the NFL. And this one's bawling his eyes out over losing a football game. I mean, geez. New York Jets, 16. The Atlanta Falcons, 13. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Remember, please, please go over to Twitter at Midnight Mike Show. That's MIDNITE Mike Show, spelled just like you see on this page, right? Go over to Instagram, same thing. Subscribe, comment. I love talking to you people. And I know a lot of people are watching me as haters of the Jets to watch me bitch and complain. That's fine. It's loyalty to be a Jets fan. It's a good quality. If you're a lady and you're looking for a man and you want a man who's loyal, who will not cheat, go find a Jets fan. Seriously. Go find a Jets fan. I'm Midnight Mike, and I can't wait to see you next time.